Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an almost magical ability to manifest their desires, while others struggle without getting results? Many people try the law of attraction, but end up frustrated because they don't understand how to apply it effectively. What if there was a simple, proven formula that could transform reality in just 7 days? Yes, this formula exists, and it was taught by Neville Goddard, one of the greatest masters when it comes to manifestation. In just 1 week, you can begin manifesting your deepest desires with clarity and confidence. Contrary to what many think, manifesting does not depend on passively waiting for a sign from the universe. The real key is to actively and consciously use your mind and emotions to create your desired reality. This is exactly what Neville Goddard teaches us. It doesn't take years of practice to start seeing results. What really matters is understanding that the power to transform life is in the present, accessible at any time. In 7 days, practicing this formula can unlock incredible internal power, which is often unexplored. Instead of waiting, you can learn to manifest what you want with precision and speed. The journey to transform your life begins now, and the results may be closer than you think. The law of attraction is, without a doubt, one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It may seem mystical, but in practice, it is simpler than many imagine. It is the principle that what we think and feel has the power to attract similar experiences and realities into our lives. And this is precisely where the beauty of the law of attraction comes in. You can shape your reality with your thoughts and feelings. The key is learning to direct them intentionally, creating a frequency that resonates with your greatest desires. So, if you want more prosperity, love, health, or anything else, the first step is to believe that it is possible, and then act as if it were already happening. Imagine a radio tuned to a specific frequency. If you want to listen to a music station, you need to set the device to the right frequency. The same applies to the law of attraction. Your thoughts and emotions are like this frequency. If you want to attract something, you need to tune your mind to the frequency of that desire. And this process begins in the mind, but extends to the body, to your actions, to your attitude towards life. The great thing is to realize that you already have everything you need to manifest what you want. Just activate this energy within yourself. Of course, it's not enough to just wish for something with all the strength of your being and expect it to magically appear on your doorstep. The law of attraction requires consistency. It's not just about thinking positive, but also about acting in line with your desires. And for this connection to happen, it is necessary to understand that the universe does not act in terms of time, but in vibrations. The realization that you already have what you want is the first big step. Now, how to do this practically? How to apply this powerful concept and start seeing immediate results? To do this, let's explore a little more about who Neville Goddard was and how he shaped this practice that could change your life. Neville Goddard was one of the greatest masters in the study and application of the law of attraction. Born in Barbados, he not only understood, but also taught how the power of the human mind can create the reality around us. His philosophy revolves around the idea that imagination is the key to manifesting everything we desire. For him, imagination is not just a space of fantasy, but a powerful means of transforming desires into concrete reality. If you've heard of visualizations and mental exercises, know that Neville was one of the pioneers of these practices that are now essential for anyone who wants to use the law of attraction to their advantage. In his talks and books, Neville has always emphasized that our mind is an incredibly powerful tool. He believed that when visualizing a desire with emotion and conviction, the unconscious mind makes no distinction between what is real and what is imagined. For example, when visualizing yourself living in abundance or achieving a specific goal, the mind begins to act as if this were already a reality, attracting the necessary conditions for it to happen. He had a very clear focus. It's not enough to just think about what you want. You need to feel that you already have it, and that's what activates the manifestation process. Neville's great contribution to the law of attraction was not only the application of visualization, but also the awareness that the emotional state is the fuel for this practice. In his words, you are already the person you want to be. You just need to believe it deeply. This deep understanding of the internal power that each person has to shape their life still resonates today in many of the manifestation practices we know. But how can we use Neville's teachings to practically manifest something in 7 days? This is precisely what we will discover in the next steps of this manifestation journey. Neville's formula for manifesting desires is both simple and powerful. It revolves around a central concept. Imagination is the first step to creating reality. The idea is that by visualizing a desire as if it were already real, you activate the power of the mind to bring it into existence. Imagination, in this context, is not a mere mental pastime, but a vibrational field where your intention begins to come to fruition. For example, if you want to improve your financial situation, imagine yourself already enjoying a prosperous life, with vivid details like being in a new home or traveling to incredible places. This process activates the frequency of your desire. Furthermore, Neville's formula emphasizes the power of feelings. He didn't just believe in visualizing what you want, but crucially, feeling what it would be like to have already achieved that desire. The key here is the power of emotions. When you feel intensely that you have already achieved what you want, your vibration aligns with that achievement. It's like you're immersed in the experience, even though it hasn't happened yet. This, according to Neville, is the secret ingredient to speeding up manifestation, as the universe responds to the intensity with which you feel and believe. It's not just about seeing mentally, but about becoming what you want to be. Imagine you are preparing for a big life change, like a new job or even a relationship. Instead of focusing on scarcity or lack, Neville proposes that you focus on the feeling of gratitude and the feeling of having already achieved this reality. With this, your unconscious mind begins to act according to the new reality you are creating. And as this process intensifies, manifestation follows the natural flow of your vibration, attracting circumstances, people, and situations aligned with what you already imagine and feel. Imagination, for Neville Goddard, is more than a creative tool. It is the key to unlocking your desired reality. When you imagine something with clarity and detail, you are not just creating mental images. You are actually establishing a direct connection with the universe, sending clear signals about what you want to attract. Imagination acts as a bridge between your current state and the reality you want to manifest. For example, if you are looking for a new job, imagine yourself already at the workplace, carrying out your tasks with confidence and success. The more vivid and real this image is, the faster the universe will begin to respond. When using your imagination, it is essential to visualize the scene as if it were already happening in the present moment. Imagine yourself not as someone who will achieve something in the future, but as someone who already has what you want. This detail is fundamental. Imagination needs to be aligned with the feeling of already accomplished, as this establishes a constant vibration with your desire. You are not waiting for the desire to manifest. You are acting as if you have already achieved what you want, and it is this attitude that accelerates the manifestation process. It's important to remember that the more you train your mind to create imaginative scenes, the easier it becomes to use your imagination effectively. This is not a single act, but a daily habit. The constant practice of visualizing and feeling with intensity transforms your reality, as if you were building the future with your own hands. Think of it like physical exercise. The more you practice, the stronger and more natural it becomes. And as your imagination grows stronger, the manifestation of your desire becomes more and more tangible. The true magic of the law of attraction is not just visualizing what you want, but feeling deeply as if it has already happened. This is the crucial point that Neville Goddard emphasized so clearly. He taught that the feeling of having already fulfilled your desire is what really sets the manifestation process in motion. There's no point in just thinking about what you want. You need to feel as if you're already living that reality. For example, when you want a dream trip, Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, the aroma of the place, the feeling of relaxation. The more real and vivid this sensation is, the faster you will be in tune with this reality. This feeling of already accomplished creates a vibration that resonates with the universe, attracting into your life the necessary conditions to materialize this desire. Many people fail at manifestation because they focus on the desire but can't really feel what it would be like to already have it. And that's where the key lies. Imagine you want a new house. Instead of just focusing on the idea of buying it, start to feel what it would be like to live there already. What would it be like to wake up every day in this new space? How would you feel seeing your things organized? These emotional details are what make manifestation more powerful. To apply this in your daily life, simply dedicate a few minutes of your time, every day, to experiencing the emotion of your wish already fulfilled. This can be done at the time of visualization, but it can also extend throughout the day, whenever you find yourself thinking about what you want. By incorporating this feeling as something natural, your mind begins to work towards fulfilling the desire as it adjusts to this new truth. The stronger and truer this feeling, the more you will be in harmony with what you want to manifest. The imaginary scenario technique is one of the most effective practices taught by Neville to accelerate the manifestation of desires. Basically, it's about creating a mental scene that represents the fulfillment of your desire and experiencing that scene as if it were real. The idea is to build, in your mind, a situation where you have already achieved what you want and allow yourself to experience all the emotions and sensations involved. For example, if your desire is to achieve great professional success, create a scene where you are at the top of your career, being recognized for your work, hearing applause, and feeling the gratitude of the people around you. This scenery should be so vivid that you should feel, even physically, as if you were really there. One of the biggest advantages of this technique is that it allows you to step into your manifestation in a tangible way. It is not just a mental exercise, but an emotional and sensory process. The mind does not know how to distinguish between what is real and what is intensely imagined. For example, if you imagine hugging someone you love, with details such as the touch of their skin or the sound of their voice, your body responds to these stimuli, creating a true sensation that aligns your vibration with that of your desire. The idea is that, by experiencing these scenarios, you begin to act and behave in accordance with this new reality, which makes the manifestation even more powerful. To start using this technique, dedicate a few minutes of your day to practice, visualizing scenes that represent the fulfillment of your desires. Be specific and clear about what is happening in this scenario. How do you feel? What are you hearing around you? The more details you add, the more real the scene will become. By doing this, you are literally programming your mind to create this reality, naturally attracting the circumstances and opportunities that will make it possible. The imaginary scenario technique is an invitation to delve into your own creativity and realize that the power to create your life is in your hands. Repetition and persistence are, without a doubt, two of the greatest allies when it comes to manifesting desires with the law of attraction. Many get excited at the beginning of the process, but the real transformation happens when the practice becomes a constant routine. Neville taught that, for a manifestation to come to fruition, it is necessary to maintain the focus and intensity of our thoughts and emotions over time. This doesn't mean you should obsessively fixate on your desire, but rather that by practicing visualization and feeling as if it has already happened, you create a consistent vibration that keeps the manifestation moving forward. For example, if you are visualizing a significant life change, such as a salary increase, it is important to continue visualizing that increase, even if you don't see immediate changes in the physical world. Additionally, persistence in maintaining a positive mindset and a constant sense of gratitude is essential to success in the manifestation process. It can be tempting to give up when results don't appear immediately, but that's precisely when persistence becomes crucial. The law of attraction works with the frequency of your thoughts and feelings, and when you stay focused and consistent, manifestation gains strength. Imagine, for example, as a gardener who plants a seed. Although you may not see the plant immediately, you know that, in time, the seed will sprout. Likewise, persistence in nurturing your thoughts and feelings will ensure that your desires materialize. If you, for some reason, feel that the results are not coming quickly enough, it is essential to return to practice and reinforce your belief in the process. Each time you repeat the visualization and feel the emotion of having already achieved your desire, you are, in fact, watering the seed of your desire. It is not about waiting passively, but about remaining active in this process, trusting that, like every natural cycle, the manifestation will occur at the right time. Persistence is not a forced effort, but a constant practice of aligning with what you want. Doubt is one of the biggest obstacles many people face when trying to manifest their desires using the law of attraction. The human mind tends to be skeptical, and it often turns to fears and uncertainties, questioning whether what you are doing will really work. Neville Goddard knew this, and always emphasized that it is natural, at times, to feel this doubt. However, the key to overcoming this blockage is not paying attention to doubt, but rather focusing on the absolute belief that your manifestation is on the way. When you feel doubt creeping in, stop for a moment and reinforce your faith in the process. After all, doubt is just a reflection of a mind that is still getting used to the idea that it can create its own reality. One strategy Neville suggested was to use affirmations and power phrases to distract from self-doubt. Whenever negative thoughts or questions arise about the success of manifestation, immediately replace them with positive thoughts and affirmations that reinforce your confidence. For example, if the doubt arises saying, "This will never happen," you can mentally respond with, "It is happening now, and I am ready to receive it." These affirmations help reprogram your mind to align with your desires rather than fear or insecurity. Over time, as you repeat these new thought patterns, doubt begins to lose its power. Furthermore, Neville also talked about the importance of practicing unshakable faith, and an effective way to develop this faith is to act as if you are already living what you want. Even if you don't see immediate signs, continue to visualize and feel as if you have already achieved your goal. Imagine that you are walking down a path and with each step, doubt appears, trying to divert your attention. However, by persisting on the path and continuing to believe that manifestation is coming, you send a clear signal to the universe that you are committed to fulfilling your desire. Doubt may arise, but constant faith and trust in the process are the forces that will make the difference. When it comes to manifesting something with the law of attraction, Neville Goddard's technique can be practically and efficiently applied in a short period of time, such as 7 days. The main idea here is to use the principles of visualization and the feeling of having already achieved your desire in an intensive and focused way. In 7 days, you can, yes, start to see real results, but it is essential to dedicate yourself to this process consciously and constantly. The first step is to clearly define what you want to manifest, whether it's a new job, a financial increase, or even a personal transformation. The more specific your goal, the easier it will be to visualize and feel the fulfillment of that desire. During these 7 days, the focus should be on daily visualization. Dedicate time in your routine, preferably before bed, to visualize your desire in a vivid and detailed way. Imagine yourself living this reality, with all the sensory and emotional details it involves. Also, throughout the day, practice feeling like it has already happened. This means that whenever the thought of your desire arises, you should immediately align yourself with the feeling that you have already achieved it. The more intensely you feel, the faster the manifestation will be, as you will be constantly vibrating at the frequency of what you desire. In addition to visualization and feeling, it is essential that you maintain a positive mindset throughout the process. Do not allow thoughts of doubt or fear to enter your mind. Remember that in 7 days, you are not just waiting for things to happen, but you are actively creating your new reality. The secret here is consistency and commitment to the process. The more you practice and internalize the feeling of already having what you want, the more results will appear, and the universe will begin to align with your intentions. In 7 days, you will be closer than you think to manifesting what you have always wanted. The environment around us has a significant impact on our ability to manifest our desires, and this is something that Neville Goddard emphasized. He taught that for manifestation to be effective, it is essential to create a physical and mental space that is aligned with your goals. The environment does not just refer to where you live, but also to the emotional and mental state you are in. If you are trying to manifest prosperity, for example, your space should reflect this energy with objects and elements that convey abundance and success. This could include organizing your space, choosing colors that inspire positivity, or even cleaning your space by removing anything that doesn't resonate with your manifestation intention. At the same time, your mental state also needs to be in tune with what you want to attract. If you want success, your mindset needs to be focused on trust and gratitude. This means that you must feed your thoughts with ideas of possibility, even in the face of challenges. If your desire is a new house, for example, start acting as if you were already living in it. This can include small actions, such as organizing your belongings in a way that already reflects the organization of your new space. Your environment should be an extension of your mind and your feelings, acting as a reflection of what you are creating internally. To reinforce this alignment, it is also important to surround yourself with people and influences who support your intentions. Avoid exposing yourself to negativity or people who doubt your ability to manifest your desires. If you're looking to live a healthier life, for example, invite people who share this positive outlook into your circle. Listen to music that inspires motivation. Read books that feed your mind with ideas of success and self-esteem. The environment, both external and internal, needs to be in tune with your goals, creating a safe and fertile space for the manifestation of your dreams. When it comes to manifesting desires with the law of attraction, the present moment plays a crucial role. Many of us, when thinking about the future, focus so much on what we want to achieve that we forget that the real key is living in the now with fullness and gratitude. The law of attraction, according to Neville Goddard, is not a tool to wait for what is to come, but to create in the present what we desire for the future. By focusing exclusively on a distant goal, you place manifestation in a future that never arrives. The magic happens when you realize that manifestation is already happening right now. If you want a promotion at work, for example, start living with the mindset and behaviors of someone who has already been promoted, feeling the thrill of accomplishment now. When you connect with the present, your energy becomes more powerful. Instead of spending time worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, you direct all of your attention to the now, and this creates the foundation for your manifestation to happen. The law of attraction feeds on the present moment, as it is there that its vibration is most intense and effective. If you want to improve your health, for example, start acting as if you are already healthy. Feel the emotions of gratitude for having a strong, healthy body right now, and watch as this begins to transform your reality. The secret is not to wait to be happy or have what you want, but to act as if you already have it, vibrating at the frequency of fulfillment now. Furthermore, by living fully in the present, you eliminate the space for doubt and fear, which only arise when your mind is focused on the uncertain future. The practice of being present in the now strengthens your faith in the manifestation process, as you feel like you are already on the right path. This creates a feeling of peace and trust, essential for the universe to fulfill your request. Instead of looking at what hasn't happened yet, start looking at what is already happening, and notice how the law of attraction works instantly when you align yourself with the present moment. Mental limitations are one of the biggest barriers anyone faces when trying to manifest their desires using the law of attraction. Often, these blocks do not come from external factors, but from the way our mind has been conditioned to believe in certain limits. For example, the belief that I'm not good enough, or this is impossible for me, can be a powerful obstacle. Neville Goddard has always highlighted that the human mind has immense power, but many people sabotage themselves because they carry these unconscious limitations. The first step to overcoming these barriers is recognizing that they exist. By realizing that you are limiting yourself with these beliefs, you gain the chance to reprogram your mind to think more broadly and positively. One of the most effective ways to overcome mental limitations is to work with daily affirmations and visualizations. When a limiting thought arises, immediately replace it with a positive affirmation that affirms your value and ability. For example, if you feel that you are not capable of achieving financial success, you can affirm, "I am worthy of abundance and prosperity." By repeating these affirmations, you will reprogram your mind to believe in your ability to create the reality you desire. Additionally, visualize yourself living the life you desire, without the mental blocks that previously held you back. When the mind begins to accept new possibilities, it opens to the flow of manifestation. It is also important to realize that overcoming mental limitations requires patience and perseverance. It is not something that happens overnight, but with the constant practice of moving away from negative thoughts and connecting with thoughts of abundance and success. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool, and by focusing on it consciously, you can literally transform any area of your life. Don't treat yourself as someone who is trapped by limitations. You have the power to break them, one belief at a time. This allows the law of attraction energy to flow freely, aligning your intentions with the results you desire. The power of the law of attraction and the teachings of Neville Goddard are not just theoretical concepts. Over the years, countless success stories have emerged, demonstrating the transformative impact that this practice can have on people's lives. Many individuals, when applying Neville's formula, saw their realities change surprisingly and quickly. A classic example is that of a woman who, after years of struggling to get a promotion at work, followed Neville's teaching of visualizing and feeling as if she was already in a higher position. Just 7 days after starting the practice, she received a promotion offer, something she never imagined possible. This is a clear testimony to how, when you align your mind with your desires, the universe begins to conspire in your favor. But the law of attraction is not limited to the professional field. There are stories of people who, after practicing consistent visualizations, achieved unexpected healings, changes in their personal relationships, or even attracted large amounts of money. One particularly powerful story is that of a man who, after years of debt, began to vividly visualize his financial freedom. He not only felt as if he already had the necessary amount of money, but he acted in accordance with this new state of being. What happened was surprising. New opportunities appeared in his life, allowing him to pay off his debts in a short time and still prosper financially. These stories are not exceptions, but rather examples of how the practice of visualization and mental alignment can quickly and concretely transform lives. These examples of success are just the tip of the iceberg, as millions of people around the world have applied the principles of Neville Goddard and the law of attraction, achieving extraordinary results. And the most interesting thing is that in all of these cases, the people were not special in some unique way, but rather ordinary individuals who learned to apply the formula with discipline, faith, and persistence. This shows that everyone has the ability to manifest their desires, regardless of their current situation. If other people can achieve their goals and change their lives, so can you. The only difference is the commitment to daily practice and trust in the process. Gratitude is one of the most powerful keys when it comes to manifesting with the law of attraction. Neville Goddard understood that when you practice gratitude, you not only recognize the blessings you already have, but you also create a vibrational field that attracts even more good things into your life. When you feel genuine gratitude, you are in tune with a frequency of abundance and positivity, which speeds up the manifestation process. For example, if you want a new house, instead of focusing on the lack or absence of that house, practice gratitude for everything you already have and visualize yourself living in that new house with gratitude. The emotion of gratitude creates powerful energy that aligns with your desires, helping you attract what you want faster. Plus, gratitude has the power to change your perspective. When you constantly focus on what you are grateful for, your thoughts become more positive and aligned with the frequency of success. This is vital in the manifestation process because your thoughts shape your reality. If, for example, you are looking to improve your health, instead of focusing on what is wrong, practice gratitude for the body you have, the energy you have, and the small victories you achieve every day. This not only improves your state of mind, but also opens up space for the healing and manifestations of health you seek. Gratitude keeps your vibrational energy high, which in turn increases your chances of success. It's not just about being grateful for the big things, but about recognizing and celebrating the small victories in everyday moments. Every step towards your goal, every small change or positive sign, should be acknowledged with gratitude. By doing this, you become more receptive to manifesting your desires, because you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive more. And best of all, gratitude creates a positive cycle. The more you practice it, the more good things happen in your life, and the easier it becomes to attract everything you want. This cycle of gratitude and manifestation is the secret to creating a life filled with abundance and fulfillment. Now that you know Neville Goddard's formula and the essential principles of the law of attraction, it's time to take the next step. Apply this knowledge in your life. Transformation begins from the moment you decide to act, and believe me, the vibe. Results begin to manifest themselves much faster than you imagine. Are you ready to start this journey and make a difference in your own life? The first step is simple. Believe that it is possible and put into practice everything that has been learned here. But don't stop here. Don't forget that constant practice, focus, and gratitude are the fuels that will accelerate your manifestation. Ask yourself, what can I do now to move toward my goals? With these clear answers and a focused vision, the universe begins to align everything in your favor. Magic happens when the mind aligns with desire, and it starts now. If you want to, continue learning and transforming your life. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Don't miss the chance to continue discovering more powerful secrets about the law of attraction. The future is in your hands, and the time to act is now.